Alright, we're back for part 2 of making the Showtime style preppy sign. We're on the vector part now. So just make yourself a blank layer underneath your model and fill that in with whites. I didn't want to blow it up, I wanted to fill it in. So, on the same layer, select black and find your vector brush. Mine should be too far. There you go. I'm going to make it about 700 because my picture is kind of small. I didn't resize, being it's just a tutorial. Alright, fill that in with the black brush. Now, I would click the little eye right here to hide your model. Make sure you're clicked on your rectangle tool and you're selected on your vector. Right click on the vector and select color range. Use the dropper tool, select your black. You'll notice that it highlights the black. Copy and then paste. And that should make a new layer of black. Make sure you're selected on the bottom layer again. Right click again, color range again, and this time select white. It'll highlight the whites. Click copy, then click paste. Now that bottom layer you can delete, you don't need. Now you should have one layer of black and one layer of white. Now take your magic wand tool like I did and just select every other one. I already did it just to speed it up a little bit. Select the first color from your color palette or your color scheme that you wanted and select the circle tool and make it as big as you can, or as big as it'll go. Click that and we'll make everything purple, or the ones that are selected purple. Deselect. Now click contiguous up on the top there. Click the rest of the blacks. It will highlight all the other blacks and it just makes it easier so you don't have to do it one by one. Click on your second purple there in your color scheme. Click that and it'll make it pink. I mean purple, the other purple. Deselect that and then now click on your white layer. Get your magic wand tool out and select every other one like we did with the blacks. And we're going to make that the third color of our color scheme, which is one of the pinks. Oh crap. Hold on. There we go. If I can just get through here. La 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 la. Alright, now. Oops. Didn't want to do that. Select your pink and we'll color that in. Deselect again. Click your magic wand tool, click contiguous again, click all the whites, all the rest of the whites, and then we will do the lighter pink. Now everything's filled in. Deselect everything, click your top purple layer, and take the magic wand tool and click every other purple in the vector. Now get a brush out, whatever you want, doesn't really matter, whatever it is to your liking. I am going to pick, if I could get there, Photoshop froze, pain in the butt. Okay, I'm going to get my little peace signs, make them a little smaller, and I'm going to make those white. Click those. Now click all these, get your brushes in. You can unhide the model or keep her hidden, it doesn't really matter, it's solely up to you. Now on the same layer, click the rest of the purple. Oops, that's it, everything. The rest of the purple and add another brush. I don't really do patterns too much. Most of the time I just do brushes. Uh, let's see. Let's add one of the pixel or squiggly line patterns. I love those. Those are like my favorite. I use those for a lot. Now, I use a lot of different brushes on one vector because it makes them stand out more. That's the trick to making the signs look like mine and make them pop. Everyone always asks me that. So that's my little secret. I just add a lot of brushes and color to make them pop. Alright, now that all those are done, deselect all that. Now, click on every other light purple in the vector. And this is like super, super light, so we're going to add some color brushes. And I guess we could do the little squigglies. These are kind of cute. We'll do them various colors in the vector. The whites, purple, pink, you know, the same old, same old. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do that because it makes it so much easier. You don't have to do every single one. Unless you're doing pre-made vectors, then you would not want the model to show because you want to get the whole vector covered. But in this case, no one's going to see the back of it. So you just do what's showing. And my mouse is acting a little crazy today. There we go. I know I'm going a little slow, but I want you guys to get this because if I go too fast, you're going to be like, what the heck? Alright, now deselect. Now go down. Well, actually not yet. Click down the other two purples that are there. What you want to do is copy those and paste so we make ourselves a new little layer there. And this one we're going to add a pattern to. We're going to add the dots. I have big dots. You might have small ones. It doesn't really matter. Whatever you want to add. Screen. Put it on screen up here and just drop the opacity a little bit. Now you have your big dots. Now go down to the last layer where the pink vector lines are. Do every other of the light pink, which would be that. And add yourself some brushes. I'm going to add the love brushes. Deselect. Now click the other two pinks. And I'm probably going to add my little pixel brushes if I can find them. Well, actually, no, we'll do Hollister. Now to rotate these, click on brush tip shape and just move the arrow. It's very, very simple. Actually, I don't want that one. I want this one, the bigger Hollister. And we'll make these white. And it's just those two. Deselect. Now, click on every other dark pink. Add yourself another brush, and there are my little pixel ones. So I'm going to add white, pixel brushes, deselect, highlight the other two pinks with the magic wand, and add one more brush. We already have peace signs. We don't have music signs, so we'll do music. We'll do white music notes. And you have just made a vector. Now on the purple layer, right click on that, stroke, blending options, stroke it. Some people do white, I do the pattern. I do the horizontal lines, make that 2 pixels, add a drop shadow, make your settings 2, 0, 2. Merge all of them, add your text and a border, and you have just made yourself a vector. Thank you so much. I hope this helped, and if it did, leave me a comment. Link is jayleelayouts.net. Thank you. Stop by the site for everything.